Hello, this is Yogan. So, if you look at everything we've been doing, by we I mean everyone, whoever's listening to this video, if you look at everything we've been doing, even within the last 24 hours, I mean, God, how ignorant are we if we don't even see the facts of what we do, even just one step away? Talking about things which are seemingly innocent, that is just an excuse for it. How we just completely ignore it or even bother to question or do any research to even see like how the things you hate, how everything you see that you would call evil in the world, you're actually making it happen. You're actually physically participating in the actual creation and continued strengthening of what you call evil, whether it's murders, let's say any crime, or acts of human neglect, like the neglect of children, the neglect of education, the neglect of the environment, the neglect of everything, anything that's, I think the word neglect, it's a perfect representation of what we've been doing. Who really gives a fuck? Do you? Did you ever? Maybe when you're a little kid, maybe, right? Where you were optimistic, where you're actually putting yourself out there in some sense to actually find out things, actually do things, actually do something. Maybe you had that. The only thing that matters is what you do with your life, not what you say, not what you believe in. So, the DIP Lite course, which you see on the screen, is for, in my life experience as one person, have seen as maybe even the only way, or the only way I've seen, where a person can go from such complete screwed up positioning in themselves to actually standing in some sense of standing. You could see some sense of change. But what I also see is that with these principles, with these tools that's been shared and shown within the course, there's not even just potential of some change or some standing. There's also the potential for actual complete living in every single way you can ever imagine, even, well, especially things you can't even imagine, because you haven't even lived it yet, have you? Live in such a way that you actually, you know, I know that the word no can be, weird to you sometimes because of how we've been conditioned, how knowledge has been so useless and worthless. But it's just, or you, that there doesn't matter what anyone else would tell you ever, that you for yourself have realized and discovered for yourself that you actually have changed. You actually have made yourself to a different being. You actually have become what you have always envisioned and become the actual embodiment of perfection. And not like perfection, the stupid sense where it's like, oh, like everything, there's no mistakes, just perfect. No, I'm talking about actual perfection, meaning living really like you actually know, and you actually, I know the word feel is also a weird word to use too. I wouldn't say you feel it, you actually know it. It's just who you are. And with that, you know it's real because you can test it. You can put yourself in any situation. You can face anything in this world. You can face anything inside yourself. Because of who, not even, I don't even want to use the word who, it's almost, you become unreal, you become almost surreal. You become something, a what? You don't become a person, where you become a thing in a way. Because what you are is a living principle. You're living it completely as the words, as the principle of like doing what's best for all. And you live it so completely that you live in such specificity. It's like so complete and it's so intricate and so full that with that it's enough. You can face anything inside yourself, outside yourself, any challenge, anything. And with that, that really is what creation is about, the power to create. You have that then. And you have it, and not just like, oh, I'm an evil dictator, or oh, I'm a supreme being that can create whatever he or she wants. No, you actually have the power of creation. And what I mean by that is like responsibility. You know what it means to create, meaning you're aware of every single level, every single point, every single dimension of what you're creating and all the effects that it will have. So when you create, it's complete full awareness of all possible effects and side effects and whatever effect possible. And so you make that choice within that awareness, and I would say you would also have to place yourself in the shoes of all the people or all the beings or all points of views that will be affected by your decision and choice. And you have to see and decide from even their point of views whether it is best for all. And you have to do that self-honestly, which is, when you do that, it's just, it's just the words I spoke. I really don't need to put in any other words, do I? It's pretty clear. So you just make that decision and you know that you did what you did. I guess you just did it. I don't want to say like you did the best you can do, the most you can do, because I would want to say that that's all you can do. It's just that. That's the only thing you can really ever do, is consider every single point in existence, every single perspective, and you actually live it and apply it as yourself in a way that considers all itself, the points, everything. It's so simplistic and so clear that when I heard it, I remember someone said to me how some people will just get it and they'll just apply it right away and they'll understand it. And yeah, it takes practice, it takes time to uncover each little point, but the end goal isn't just to get this skill. It's not to get this ability. The end goal is to, I would call it end goal, is just the point of it all is to live. The point of it all is to actually live in this way forever, for all time, and wherever you may go, wherever you may be, even after death, I don't know. But this is just to live, is because this is really the only way you can live, honestly. I don't know if that makes sense for you, but to live any other way would be stupid. Why would you want to ignore existence? Why would you want to ignore things? Why would you want to ignore perspectives? It's just stupid, isn't it? Don't you agree? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. Check out the course online. See you around.